Prince George and Princess Charlotte will bid a final farewell to their great-grandmother the Queen at her state funeral service today, September 19th, as the eyes of the world look towards central London. Last night the palace confirmed that the Prince and Princess of Wales will bring George, 9, and Charlotte, 7, would take part, with sources calling it a collective family decision to make them what is thought to be the youngest ever to take a central role in such a momentous occasion. The two eldest children of the Prince and Princess of Wales will attend the state funeral, according to the order of service. The two young royals will be among 2,000 people gathering in Westminster Abbey to say farewell to the monarch they knew as gone. The second and third in line to the throne will walk in procession behind the military bearer party carrying the Queen's coffin. Their grandpa, King Charles, will be immediately behind the coffin, followed by the Princess Royal and Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, the Duke of York, the Earl and Countess of Wessex, and the Prince and Princess of Wales. George, 9, and Charlotte, 7, will walk beside their parents, followed by their uncle and aunt, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and other members of the royal family. They are also anticipated to attend the committal ritual later in the day at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. Prince Louis, their 4-year-old brother, is not scheduled to attend. Prince William, who attended his mother Princess Diana's funeral in 1997 at the age of 15, is several years older than Prince George and Princess Charlotte. The new Prince of Wales said last week's procession of Queen Elizabeth's coffin from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Hall was reminded of the one held for his mother after her death. According to The Telegraph, a mourner named Jane Wells remarked, "He said how difficult it was yesterday and how it reminded him of his mum's funeral." According to Catherine, Catherine said it's just been such a difficult time for all of them, for the whole family. Both Prince George and Princess Charlotte have started making more appearances with their parents at public events, such as the annual Christmas Day church outing and the June journey to Wales for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee weekend. In March, the royal children attended a memorial service for their great-grandfather Prince Philip, which was also held at Westminster Abbey. When the funeral for Queen Elizabeth's husband had to be reduced in size because to COVID-19 government limitations, the memorial service gave more people the opportunity to pay their condolences. The three children, aged 9, 7 and 4, started their new school on the same day Her Majesty died at Balmoral on September 8. When asked how her children were coping after losing their great-grandmother while appearing in front of crowds at Sandringham, Princess Kate revealed last week that the children are doing well and they are being looked after at school. However, one crowd member was told George was said to understand the loss of his great-grandmother more than his younger siblings. One well-wisher also explained, she said they were keeping things as normal as possible for the children. She says the children were settling in well to their new school and Kate was grateful for the support. "I joked I had to be quick because I had to do the school run and she said she was heading back to London to do it as well." After 4 days of Her Majesty's body lying in state at Westminster Hall, the funeral for the Queen will take place on Monday, September 19th. Dean of Westminster David Hoyle will lead the service, and Prime Minister Liz Truss and Secretary-General of the Commonwealth Patricia Scotland will share readings. The incumbent Archbishop of York, the Cardinal Archbishop of Westminster, the moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, and the moderator of the Free Churches will each take a turn reading prayers. At the end of the service, following the last post, 2-minute silence, the Reveille, and the national anthem, the Queen's Piper, Paul Burns, will play the traditional lament Sleep, Dearie, Sleep. The funeral procession will start at Westminster Abbey, make a stop at Wellington Arch, and then continue on to Windsor.